You know what makes a man over 50 look dated faster than gray hair? A cluttered outfit. Too many colors, too many details, too many trends fighting for attention. The result is noise. And noise kills presence. When you learn minimalist style the right way, something powerful happens. Your clothes get quieter, but you become louder. You look sharper, more intentional, more in control. In this video, you'll learn how to build minimalist outfits that are streamlined, not boring. Clean, modern, and perfectly suited to a man over 50. Let's start with what minimalist style really is for a man your age. It's not about owning almost nothing, and it's not about dressing like a tech billionaire. Minimalism in clothing means fewer pieces, fewer distractions, and more clarity. Every item has a purpose, and everything works together. The focus shifts from "look at my clothes" to "this man looks put together." For men over 50, that's a huge advantage. Your goal is not to chase trends. Your goal is to look strong, calm, and relevant. Minimalist style does that by stripping away the excess. What's left is clean lines, solid colors, and a clear message. The key is to understand that simple does not mean plain. Simple means intentional. A minimalist wardrobe is built on a small number of pieces you can repeat with confidence. Same jacket, different setting. Same color palette, different combinations. The beauty of this approach is how easy it becomes to get dressed. You open your closet and everything works. No confusion, no "I have nothing to wear" moment. Just a handful of strong, quiet pieces that always look right. That's minimalist style at its best. The fastest way to make minimalism look boring is to wear random colors. The fastest way to make it look powerful is to build a tight color palette. For a man over 50, that usually means neutrals. Think navy, charcoal, gray, white, black, and maybe one or two muted accent tones. Nothing loud, nothing screaming for attention. A minimalist outfit works because the colors don't fight each other. They support each other. Picture a navy minimalist jacket over a white tee and gray jeans. Everything is simple, but the contrast is clean and sharp. You look like you thought about it, even if it took you 10 seconds. That's the point. When you stick to a small range of colors, your wardrobe becomes plug and play. That minimalist jacket works with dark denim, light chinos, and even tailored trousers. Your shirts and sweaters all slide underneath without clashing. You're not trying to impress with color. You impress with how put together the whole look feels. If you want just a touch of interest, do it in a controlled way. Maybe a deep olive instead of navy. Or a rich brown leather belt with your minimalist outfit. But the backbone is always neutral, always calm. That's what keeps minimalist style looking refined, not flat. Minimalist style lives or dies on fit. You can have the cleanest, most streamlined jacket in the world, but if it fits like a trash bag, it's over. For men over 50, this matters even more because the body changes. You want clothes that skim the body, not squeeze it and not drown it. That balance is where minimalism looks its best. Think about a minimalist overshirt or jacket. No heavy logos, no crazy stitching, no giant zippers everywhere. Just a clean front, a sharp collar, simple pockets. Now imagine it fits your shoulders correctly, the sleeves hit at the right point, and it closes without pulling. Suddenly, the simplicity looks intentional, not cheap. The same rule applies to your supporting pieces. A plain crewneck tee or polo under a minimalist jacket should follow your shape without clinging to every line. Jeans or chinos should have a straight or slightly tapered leg, no puddling around the shoes. Minimalist style doesn't hide your body under piles of fabric. It honors your shape with clean, controlled lines. If you're not sure about fit, start with one key piece. Find a minimalist jacket or overshirt, get it tailored if needed, and use that as your reference. When that piece looks and feels right, match everything else to that standard. Over time, you'll notice something. The simpler the garment, the more the fit matters. That's where a man over 50 beats a younger guy who's still hiding behind trends. Minimalist doesn't mean empty. It means edited. The difference between a bland outfit and a strong minimalist one is often in the details you choose to keep. Clean seams, a solid collar, a sharp cuff, a subtle texture. These are small things, but on a minimalist garment, they stand out in the best way. Take a minimalist jacket again as the anchor. No wild patterns, no bold branding. But maybe it has a slightly structured shoulder that straightens your posture. Maybe the fabric has a tight weave that catches light just enough to look refined. Maybe the buttons are dark and matte instead of shiny and cheap. Those little choices turn simple into sharp. For men over 50, this is a huge advantage. You don't need to shout with your clothes. You just need quiet strength in the details. A clean neckline, a well-finished hem, a smooth zipper that doesn't look like a gadget. When everything is stripped back, those details become your signature. The same goes for your supporting pieces. A plain white tee under a minimalist jacket looks 10 times better when the neckline is crisp and doesn't sag. Dark jeans look more elevated when the wash is even and the stitching is subtle. Minimalism forces you to care about quality in the small things. And that's exactly what makes you look refined, not boring. One of the best things about minimalist style is how easy it is to repeat. You don't need 100 outfits. You need a few simple formulas that always work, then you rotate the pieces. That's especially powerful for a man over 50 who wants to look consistent and reliable, not chaotic. Start with one core combination. For example, a minimalist navy jacket, a white tee, gray or dark denim, and clean sneakers or loafers. That's a complete, streamlined outfit. Now keep that formula, but swap the white tee for a black one. Or change the jeans to beige chinos. Same structure, same minimalist backbone, different version. Because your main piece is minimalist, it can handle that rotation. You can wear the same jacket 3 times in a week and no one will notice. Why? Because it's not screaming for attention. It quietly frames you. The variety comes from the supporting pieces, not from wild statement garments. This is how you build a wardrobe that works hard for you. A minimalist overshirt for casual days. A minimalist blazer for smarter settings. A minimalist zip jacket for travel. Each one anchors multiple outfits, so you always look intentional, never overdone. Let's talk about a real fear a lot of men over 50 have. I don't want to look like I'm trying too hard. Minimalist style is your best answer to that. Because instead of adding more and more to look stylish, you do the opposite. You remove what you don't need. And what's left feels natural. A minimalist outfit doesn't beg for compliments. It simply looks right. A clean jacket, a solid tee, well-fitting pants, simple shoes. No loud logos, no crazy colors, no complicated layering. You walk into a room and people see a man who knows who he is. That's more powerful than any trend. Minimalist style also respects your age. You're not dressing like you're 25. You're dressing like a man who has lived, learned, and edited his life. Your clothes should reflect that. Streamlined, calm, and confident. Not busy, nervous, or desperate for attention. When you commit to minimalist outfits, you send a clear message. I don't need a lot to look good. That's real confidence. And the older you get, the more that kind of quiet power stands out. Especially in a world where everyone else is chasing the next big thing. Minimalist style is not about having less life. It's about having less nonsense. You choose a few strong, clean pieces and let them do the work. You stop buying clothes you never wear. You stop second-guessing every outfit. Start with one minimalist anchor piece. Maybe it's a navy overshirt, a black bomber, or a charcoal blazer with clean lines. Build 2 or 3 simple outfits around it using neutral shirts and pants. Wear them on repeat. Notice how much easier your mornings feel. Then slowly raise the standard of your closet. If a piece feels noisy, cheap, or complicated, question it. Ask if it supports your minimalist direction or fights it. Over time, your wardrobe becomes leaner, but stronger. You'll own less, but you'll wear more. Minimalist style for men over 50 is not about disappearing. It's about removing the clutter so people see you more clearly. Streamlined, not boring.